question.
And it couldn't wait until morning?
One question. Reverend, before the meeting tonight, did you tell the council how to vote?
We discussed the issue, of course.
But did you tell them how to vote?
Ren, this is more than a question of a dance.
Did you? Look, I understand what this town has made
No, I don't think you do. If you did, you wouldn't have provoked your classmates to reopen the wounds that we have healed.
Those wounds are not healed. If they were, people wouldn't be glaring at me or snubbing my mom at the market. They wouldn't be boycotting my uncle's business. And you wouldn't be fixing the vote on the town council.
I thought it was time to put an end to this nonsense.
Nonsense? All I say is, who's up for a little dancing? And all people around here can think about is the Petani Bridge and 4 kids.
Mr. McCormick!
And I know your son was one of them. And I'm sorry for your loss. I truly am. But honoring their memory by shutting out the world isn't working.
And I'm sure you have all the answers.
No, I don't.
And you've come to set me straight.
I didn't say that.
Mr. McCormick, I would like to be alone.
Sir, you already are. We both are. You and me. We've both lost somebody. And even though people say they understand, they don't really. I bet you stop 100 times a day and wonder, why? I do. I wonder, why did my dad leave? Was it something I did? Something I didn't do? Could I have made him stay? But I can't. But I shouldn't have to tell you. You know what that's like.
I do.
So I guess I came to town frustrated and angry, and it felt really good to kick up a fuss. And I know I got a lot of people mad, and I'm sorry for that. But I'm just trying to move on, because I'm so tired of looking back. And I can't stand still.
I've noticed.
All right, I'm gonna go. I know you're gonna do what you've gotta do. About the dancing on. But thanks for listening.
Ren, I'm sorry your father won't get to know you grown up.
Thanks.
Questions.
And what did you tell him?
For once, I had very little to say. I think I'm running out of answers.
Daddy, I know it's hard for you, and I know I don't make it any easier. It's just, I don't know if I believe in all the things you believe in, but I believe in you. Get some sleep. You have a sermon in the morning.
If I can figure out what to say.
You will.
Oh yes, he has all the answers. He's gonna set me straight. How he presumed to know what I've been through? He hasn't got a clue. But how could anyone, unless they've had a son, as perfect as a child could be, the best of all the best in me, my brush with immortality, my kid. 16 winters and 15 springs, I had a son. Still it stings when I remember all the things we did, me and my kid. Simple things like fishing at the lake, tiptoeing out before dawn. Bobby would worry if we didn't hurry. All of the fish would be gone. We would sit and huddle in the boat, waiting for something to bite. And I'd watch the sunrise in my own son's eyes. The world would fill up light. Bobby would ask a million questions, like, Daddy, how many is the biggest number? Or, Daddy, why do I have a thumb? And I confess, I didn't always have the answers. I didn't always know which way was true. Nevertheless, I've always tried to lead with love. That's all that any father can do. would have thought that so much joy could vanish in a blink? Whoever stops to think, and in that final moment, who knows what went wrong? The questions come too late and linger far too long. And I confess, I don't always have the answers. I don't always know which way is true. Nevertheless, I've always tried to lead with love. That's all that any father can do. And look, what do I do? This boy comes to me, this fatherless child. I scoff at his pain and I send him away. My daughter speaks up and I shout her down. I won't hear a word of what she has to say. My wife reaches out and I turn my back. I send her to bed without even a kiss. Can my God forgive the things I have done? Though I've tried forgetting how much I'm still missing my son. I'm tired of feeling nothing but numb. Maybe the time has come to finally let the world in. But how do I begin? Give me strength and maybe then I can reach my fellow men. So we all may rise again. I stand before you this morning with a very troubled heart. You see, my friends, as your minister, I should be helping you to find the joy in your lives. Last night, I realized I haven't been doing that. We all remember that terrible night 5 years ago, when everyone in this community lost someone. A child, a neighbor, a friend. Then, last night, someone much younger than I made me realize how tightly I had been holding on to that pain. Pain that has weighed me down as surely as a great stone. And in that moment, I did something I haven't done for a very long time. I laid down my burdens, and it was exhilarating. This morning, I offer you the same opportunity. The senior class of Beaumont High has asked permission to hold a dance. Ren, I think that might be a good idea. We all must remember that the highest form of love is faith. And if we don't start trusting our children, then how will they ever become trustworthy? I confess, I don't always have the answers. I don't always know which way is true. Nevertheless, I've always tried to lead with love. Please join me in asking our Lord to guide and protect our children.